Madayaw, my peeps, and welcome to Teacher Maita's Heart Corner. Today, we are going to be doing something interesting. We are going to be doing postcard making. You'll be like, what? Postcard making? Why am I going to do a postcard when I could just download one, print it, or maybe just buy one from the store? Guys, it's really different when you receive something in snail mail. It's a different feeling. I mean, you waited like a month or two before this thing arrives at your doorstep, and here you go. This little piece of thing with some stamps attached to it. You're going to be wondering, oh my gosh, did she really spend how much to send this to me? I'm going to be telling you all that later. Now, this session is going to be showing parts of my class, or a major bulk of it will be the class that I've taught. So I am an art teacher, so this session is one of those sessions that I gave out for free. So I did this so I could film something, of course, and I'm going to be showing you some of the things that we've been doing. I'm going to be inserting some of the videos that I have done ahead of time, and I hope you will learn something and enjoy a little something different, don't you think? The next video will be all about board game making, so I hope you stay tuned for that. And with that, let's get started. So I hope you guys have your materials with you, paper at least, coloring materials.
You're lagging.
All right, so okay. So yeah, so I have with me paper, and I have with me scissors because I'm going to be cutting this, ruler because para straight. My choice of coloring materials, I actually like to combine things, so I'm going to be combining pencil colors, markers, and paint. But I will leave it entirely up to you what you guys want to do. I'm just gonna give you the do's and don'ts when you make postcards. All right. So just so I know, who's able to send a postcard before? Has anybody posted a postcard? No. Oh my gosh, wala pang nakapag-post postcard. All right, okay. I guess that's why we are all here, diba? So this is what a postcard looks like if you buy it in the store. There's usually something there. You guys choose what you want to. In this case, these are Filipino dancers, and this one is like Filipino dancers themed. There are ones na animals and iba-iba. But the thing about the postcard is you can see sa likod, there are things that you really put, which I will show you later. And why I am encouraging people to send postcards. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you some. See all these? I made all these postcards. I was already able to send my first batch yesterday. Alright, so the next batch will be sent mga Tuesday when I have scheduled to go to the post office because medyo malayo-layo sa amin ang post office. So I am encouraging people to send a postcard because it actually feels good when you receive something from the mail and it's something just for you. A friend or a relative remember that, hey, it's Christmas or it's your birthday, or maybe just saying hi. You know, people forget that there is a feeling you get when you receive something handmade, when you receive something snail mail. They literally call it snail mail because mabagal talaga siya. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yesterday I was at the post office. The postman said my letters, especially the ones going to abroad or far-flung provinces, will take 1 month because it's COVID. But usually it takes about 2 weeks or 1 week pag big cities. Kung Metro Manila, I guess it's just a week or less. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen
All right, here we go. Do you guys see my presentation? Hello? Am I on mute?
Yes, we can see it.
Thank you. All right, so postcard painting session is something wonderful that you can do for Christmas. So welcome everyone. This class will only be 30 to 45 minutes long. So the objectives of today is to make your own handmade postcards. And then I already told you why you should send postcards and how to send postcards and where to send the postcards, which is in your local mail or your Philippine post office. All right, so materials. If you receive my email, here are the things that you need. Calling card paper, it will tell you how many GSM. There's 220, 350 is a thick one. So for calling card paper, it's usually 250 and up. It gets more expensive the thicker it is. Your coloring materials, which is paint or markers. Printables, which I think I sent, but I'll show you anyways later. Ruler and scissors. This is just a extra fixative or clear spray. And of course stamps, but you get that in the post office. All right, so let's start. This is the printable I was talking about, but well, it's okay. Once we've started, if you have your paper with you, divide your paper into 4. So you put a line crosswise, you put a line lengthwise, and you get your paper, which is, so your postcard, the best size for postcard will be 4.5 by 6 inches or 5 by 8. You can measure that, or you can just take your paper and then divide it by 4. So this is at the back, all right? The back is, you divide it into 2. You can put this line or not. See, this is how it'll look like. This portion is where you put your message. So if you're sending a letter to your friend or cousin or tita, tito, dear cousin, tita, tito, or if you're gonna send it to a whole family, dear blah blah family, hi, Merry Christmas, hope you guys are safe, and things like that. A very personal message. This is where you put their address, and don't forget your zip code. And this part you leave empty because the post office will be posting the stamp here. So your front, because we are going to be customizing it, you can put Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. So this is just an example. We're going to go into how you're going to design it later. So let me pause this or end my presentation because we are good. Alrighty. So you guys can see my paper here. I've already put a line, and you can see I put a lengthwise and crosswise line. So you have this. Then you will cut your paper. You can do this using a blade if you can. If not, good old-fashioned scissors will do. I actually have a blade and ruler. Unfortunately, I was not able to buy a cutting mat. I couldn't find a cutting mat yesterday. Can you believe it? I can't find a cutting mat in the mall. But then I forgot to go to National Bookstore, so I'm going to cut this manually. Alright, so if you have a long bond paper, long size calling card, that actually is better because it gives you the size. compared to, this is the typical postcard. You see the difference of the size? There is a very, very big difference. So don't worry, they accept up to 5 by 8 inches. So this is not yet 5 inches. This is only, sorry, 4.5, no, it's not even 4, 4 1/4, 4 1/4 by 6. So you can modify this according to what paper you have, but anyways, 4 by 6 all the way till 5 by 8 is the size for postcards that the post office will accept. So once you have your postcards, let's start designing. Now, you can use stamps. So I bought this stamp yesterday in the mall because I saw it and it was cute and I think I could use a lot of it. So here, see, I have stamps. You can use a stamp pad. I don't know why I did not buy a stamp pad, I forgot. But you can use a stamp. You can use good old-fashioned markers, or you can use paint. I'll show you a sample of what I've done. So these are a combination of paint, markers, pens. It's a combination. So here's one. See, this is for my friend who likes dogs a lot. And then I have ones that not necessarily a Christmas theme, but at least, you know, hey, I'm thinking of you and this is one of my handmade cards. So the lighting is very bad, but it's supposed to be pink. So here's another one. This one's Christmas themed. Yeah, put Merry Christmas. I actually painted this first and then I thought it wasn't showing, so then I added markers, see the black markers, just to make sure it pops out. So you can use stamps, you can use the paint, you can use that one. Or here's another option which I found is really, really cute. I found this in the mall yesterday. They're already printed. So I actually printed the back of the card. Oops, I shouldn't show you the address of my friend. But anyways, her address is here, a little bit of Merry Christmas there from me, and then I'll add some personal letter here. Don't put anything here. This is where you put your, what's this, stamps. So I have this cute printed paper. I have this. I'm going to glue it at the back, and then I'm going to cut it. So you have instant design, and then I'm just going to paint on top of it. I don't recommend you guys get stickers. See, here are some cute stickers that you can get. I don't recommend that you stick anything on top of your postcard. Keep it as flat as you can. Because the other year I sent a postcard with some cutouts of cute papers. I put some glitter and stuff. What happened is, because these are mail and they don't really take care of mail that way, it gets thrown around, it gets rubbed against other envelopes. The glitter was all over. The what's this paper, the cute colored papers that I stuck there fell out. So when my cousin took a picture of the postcard and asked, "Is this what came in the mail? Did you intend it to be like this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, where's the cutout birds and the cutout whatever thing I put there?" She's like, "Oh," and she's like, "It's the thought that counts." Anyways, so that's what you can do. So here's another one for my friend. It's our shared love doggies. Her doggy died, my doggy died, and well, they're singing carol songs in heaven. So anyways, you can get this personal because you're doing your own card. Compared to you're not doing your own card, you're just buying it from the mall, you can't be customized. So here's another one that I'm doing. It's not yet finished. It's for my uncle and my cousins and my aunt who's in South Africa. So as you can see, I already put Happy Holidays at the top. I have, I have this space to actually write a message so that I'm not really confined to putting the message at the back because maliit lang siya. It's such a small space at the back. So yeah, I think I have over 50 cards that I will be sending out. Well, I already sent some, so these are less than 50. So yeah, that's how you can customize your card. See, I even put this one for my friend who loves chihuahuas. So yeah. All right, let's talk how you can send these. You send these at the Philippine Post Office. Each city has to have one. So if you're in Parañaque, I think it's near the coastal, I forgot. For Makati Post Office, you know where it is. It's big. For Manila, the Manila Post Office, I've been there. Wonderful, beautiful building. People there are very accommodating. They're the ones who told me how much to send a postcard for. So a postcard, if you are Metro Manila sending within Metro Manila, it's only 12 pesos. Was it 12 pesos or 12.50? 12 pesos to send Metro Manila to Metro Manila. If it's Metro Manila to anywhere in Luzon, it's 15 pesos. Now, if it's anywhere else, like Metro Manila to Cebu or Davao, or in my case, I'm in Davao. From Davao to Metro Manila or somewhere else is 17 pesos. All right, so isn't that something you can calculate? 17 pesos, not bad. If you're sending a card to your cousins in the States, how much do you think that would be? Guess what? Because they are Philippine Post, they're not LBC or any private entity. They are actually a government body. They have treaties with each country. Now, with these treaties, they have a, what do you call that? You don't call it a sale. Anyways, for this treaties of post to post, it's actually just 17 pesos to send to anyone, any postcard, anywhere in the world. All right? And I tested that out. That's why I can send to my cousins in South Africa, friends in Australia, New Zealand, and all that. It's only 17 pesos, but it takes them more than a month. I didn't say it was fast, it's snail mail, but it is cheap. So that's something you guys can consider. If you're thinking that this will reach in time for Christmas, I thought it would, but according to the post office, it's impossible. It's not going to be there by Christmas. But if you send it within next week, it might reach by Three Kings. Happy Three Kings. Anyway, so, alrighty. So, are you guys starting on your designing of your card? You have your card with you. You can start painting, drawing. The design has to be something personal to you, or something you made from the heart. Think of who you're going to be sending that postcard to. So, like me, I have friends who love doggies. So I make doggy designs for them. What if I have friends who like plants? I have a plant thing for them. So you could be that personal. You could also, like here, I like fishes, so I'll send you a card with fishes. So yeah, you can be that personal to it. Or you can just think of a Christmas theme like this. This is not yet done, so I have the tree. I have some, well, this is supposed to be the Aurora Borealis here on top. And then I'm going to put Merry Christmas, things like that here. I'm going to put some lights on the tree and some decorations. So this one's not yet done. But it's there. I already printed her address at the back. When you print the address, this is just an option for you guys to do. You can use your computer to print the address, or you can just manually write it. Just make sure that you leave this 1/4 of the space up here for the post office to put the stamps. So once you're in the post office, you actually don't pay them to send it, you pay for the stamps. Once you purchase the stamp, they put the stamp here, and then you put it in the post box, and there you go. It goes there. I remember, this was like long ago, I was still in grade school then. I remember the postman would even accept our letters if we already have stamps. So I remember my aunt buying like lots of stamps and then just putting them in an envelope. So whenever we want to send a letter to our relatives, because we had relatives in the States, and email wasn't a big thing back then. Especially them, they're not really into emails yet, and I was still in grade school, so my internet access was still limited. So we literally snail mailed things. I found pictures in the magazine, and being the kid that I am, I would ask my uncle and say, "Hey uncle, if you can find this on sale in Walmart or something, I would like this pink Barbie, whatever it is, dollhouse," all the things you can imagine. I'd put them in an envelope, write the address at the back, and then I'd ask for a stamp from my aunt. She'd put the stamp, and then I'd tell my yaya, if the postman comes, please call me or please give this to him. And when the postman comes, she gives the letter, and that was that. And certain areas still have that post box. There's this like rounded post box where you just slot a letter inside, but it already has to have a stamp at the back. Now, you don't find that anymore. They've become trash cans. But anyways, you can go to your local post office. You can research that. You can just Google it. Just put Google, go to Google, search post office. Where's the nearest post office? It will tell you where it is, and you mail your letters there. Alrighty, so these are my designs. I hope you guys get to share yours. Alright, here's another option for those who are computer or Photoshop gifted. You can actually make one very, very good drawing. Like, you can paint it on a canvas and you scan it or take a photo. When you transfer it in your computer, you can like divide it. Oh look, somebody's there. He wants to show his work. Marinil. Is that correct? Am I reading your name correctly?
Are you calling me?
Yes, you were showing your work.
Actually, that's my mom's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name?
Ace.
Hi, Ace.
I'm using my mom's account.
Oh.
Yeah, but then I just showed this, but then this not done yet, so yeah.
Thank you.
So,
That's good. That's good. See, he's very personal about his designs. Thank you. Guys, here's a tip for those who can find fixative. If you don't have fixative, this is a clear spray. There is no color here. It's a spray paint with no color. The fixative is supposed to help you with, let's say you're using watercolor and you feel like the colors can smudge, or if you want to protect the painting that you've done or the artwork that you've done, you take some of this and make sure you're outside when you're using these because they do smell. spray like at least one quick layer. One quick layer would be fine. Since it's only paper anyways, it absorbs quickly. The fix-a-tip will make sure that your drawings don't get scratched, because I will be honest, the post office people, they're very nice people. I've spoken to them, but they're not very, how do we say this? They're not very careful when they're handling your mail. So sometimes, as I said, when it reaches its destination, it can get a little scratched up, because this will rub everywhere in the mail bag, which is kind of dusty and dirty. It might fall on the floor. It might fall anywhere else, which is the reason why I don't recommend you get stickers to stick. Because once you have that sticker on, there's a big possibility that it can come off. And then you'd have like a missing piece. So avoid stickers. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. Keep the surface flat. So painting is good. Watercolor, acrylic, markers, pencil colors, those are the best things to use. Alright, so here's a little sketch of my drawing. It's not yet done. This is going to be for a friend who's, it won't show, here it is. This is for a friend who owns a Dachshund. A Dachshund is one of those hot dogs. So I've done this design for her and her family and her doggy family, because we've known each other. Alrighty. So I'm gonna finish up this drawing and I'm gonna add to it too. I'm probably gonna put paint on top of this, only because I like using paints, and I like to mix my medium. There, see? I'll probably put some Christmas themes at the back, just so it fits Christmas. Okay, so I'm actually gonna end this class because I'm gonna let you guys do your own design. I've already showed you how you're gonna do the back, which is where the address goes, where your message goes, and where the stamp goes. Those are the important things at the back. Where to go, which is the post office, and how you're gonna do the design, which is you're gonna do something very personal or cute or Christmassy. That will be up to you. But as I said, this is entirely up to you. And make sure it's flat. No stickers, no washi tapes. No stickers, no washi tapes. They will all fall off. Alright, so you guys good to go? For those who have signed up for my board game making class, I will see you in 30 minutes. So please ready your materials, which is the ones I sent, the things that you could print. If you don't have it printed yet, it's okay. We can do it step by step later. Alright, so alrighty. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Oh, you're almost done. So thank you, Ace. Once you're done, make a lot more. Send to all your relatives. They will appreciate something very personal. It's sometimes very nice kasi. I mean, you know, your titos, your titas, your cousins, they can buy their own presents. But when you give them a postcard or a greeting card that comes from the heart, they will actually appreciate it, because it means that you took the time to make them something handmade. You took the time to actually remember them. You took the time to mail something. And I know you guys, a lot of you guys here are kids. You're not allowed to go out. So you can ask your parents to please drop by the post office on their way to the grocery or to work and send this as soon as they can, so it will reach your loved ones by Three Kings. Because I assure you, it's not gonna reach Christmas. I talked to the postmaster and he said things have slowed down. COVID has slowed slow the system down. So it won't reach Christmas. So we're crossing our fingers that it'll reach them at least by Three Kings or at least before Valentine's. Otherwise, you can start making Valentine's cards. Alrighty. For those who have small businesses and you know your clients, you know the addresses of your clients, you can actually also mail them one. You can maybe print something cute or something business related but still Christmas related, and you send them just so that it's appreciated. Alrighty. If there is
Maita?
no code, yes.
Maita? Yeah, I have a question. Yeah, regarding the board making session.
Yes.
It says here, try printing printable card.pdf and printable card back.pdf back to back. What do you mean by that?
I will explain later. I will explain that later.
So we don't need to print before the session?
It's okay kahit hindi pa. Because I will explain it step by step.
Okay, sige.
All right.
Thank you.
I have a question here from Joanne. Hi, Joanne. If there's no COVID, how long will it take? From where are you, Joanne? I will assume Metro Manila. Jacob, sorry, you're using your mom's... Hi, Jacob. From which country are you referring to? Where are you sending to? America. You want to send to America? Definitely will take a month. Even without COVID, it took a month. So with COVID, maybe a month and a half. All right, does that answer your question? New Jersey. Maybe a month and a half. All right, okay. It does take a while. Please understand the meaning of snail mail. It's literally at snail's pace. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining me for this session. I hope to see you later in board game making session. So, bye guys, and continue your postcard. Keep making more.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that because I actually enjoy teaching, so I actually enjoy doing DIY stuff. It's just that I'm not exactly a DIY channel. I'm just testing things out. As you can see, I'm a budding new channel and I'm just populating stuff right now. So if you have something to suggest, please put it on the comments or you can connect with me through my Facebook page. Now, I hope we do connect because I really want to know what you guys are thinking. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. That shows me that I'm on the right track. If you subscribe to me, it shows me I'm on the right track. So if you put a comment, tell me what you like and didn't like about this video. I really appreciate the comments. And I'll see you soon. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, and all that. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.